This week on Dark Corners.
It's really very beautiful here.
It's a nice day for a black wedding. Nick Millard directed dirty movies before switching to horror and action in the mid-70s, without losing the production values.
We're finished out here, Lieutenant.
Satan's Black Wedding came a year after his breakout hit Criminally Insane, and opens with a vampire too lazy to bite for himself. It's fair to say this is not your usual vampire, at least not based on his day job. Small wedding, but at least budget Ben Affleck turned up.
Your sister was a remarkable young woman, so extraordinarily beautiful.
If I wasn't a priest, I'd be all over that. Shame she's dead. This is Mark.
I'm an actor. My work keeps me in Hollywood most of the time.
You're not supposed to say that, but we'll keep filming. His sister, Nina, officially committed suicide. He heads back to her home. I'm not sure if I can stay here with all these personal reminders. I should probably start cleaning. Lot of blood, considering that opening scene took place in the vampire's crypt. He must have actually transported the blood here and smeared it over everything, which seems wasteful.
Well, there wasn't a drop of blood left in your sister's body.
Gee, I wonder where it went. This is Lieutenant Scott, who has his suspicions about Nina's death.
Then you don't believe my sister committed suicide?
And it's not just because of the blood thing.
The third finger of your sister's left hand was missing.
Does she have a cat?
Like too many violent deaths, for one thing. Bodies completely drained of their blood.
So there have been other deaths in an identical style, and her finger is missing. Not sure why this is being called a suicide.
The inside of this room doesn't look like suicide.
That too. Although it turns out the police didn't do the most thorough search. Wow, it really is always the one you least suspect. The police have a lead via some clothing fibres.
The police laboratory in San Francisco said that the cloth was made between 150 and 200 years ago.
Very cheap vampire. I'd criticise, but go back through the videos. I've been wearing the same clothes for 15 years. And welcome back to my dark corner of this sick world. And welcome to a new segment that we're calling Dark Corners Undead. Welcome back to my dark corner of this sick world. No way. People are going to notice.
We're live, but currently nobody is watching it.
Welcome back to Dark Corners Advent Calendar 2018. Welcome to another Dark Corners live stream. Welcome back to Dark Corners Undead.
Welcome back to 50 weeks of Kurosawa. Welcome back to 50 weeks of Boris Karloff.
Something else strange. Nina was a writer, and yet...
You know, I looked all through her desk, and I couldn't find her manuscript.
Oh no, there it is. Maybe if I put the light on. Caps lock must be stuck on her typewriter. What's it about?
Renegade priests and nuns, children sacrificed to the devil.
This is Nina and Mark's aunt. Bedridden, she has a maid to look after her, do the chores, and bleach her food. That's not the food she needs. What she needs is...
garlic. A lot of garlic. Garlic up to your ass.
But...
Estella? Who are you?
Mark seeks Nina's co-writer and his ex, Jean, at her shop.
Jean, you know something about Nina's death.
Yeah, this looks like the inside of a shop. Nina was researching her book by visiting the crypt of a local church.
She began to go there at night, all alone.
Sure, night.
Each day what she'd write became more and more terrifying.
A book about black masses and child sacrifice? Terrifying? Surely not. Mark himself heads to the crypt. No rest for the wicked.
Did you know that Satan himself once appeared here in this crypt to a group of nuns?
I'm getting more and more suspicious of that priest.
When Satan appeared to them in all his magnificence, they stopped praying to their invisible God And from that day forth they worshipped a new master.
Feels like his vocation might be waning.
It was a tremendous victory for Satan.
Objectively, you know, I'm not on Satan's side. Only now does Mark learn the fate of his aunt and her maid.
I'm sorry, Mark.
We're thinking suicide. But it's not all bad. The ghastly murders have brought Mark and Jean back together.
You know that I'm still in love with you.
Oh well, better have at it. But during the night, Jean hears a sound and goes to investigate. The picture's weird, but has he still not cleaned the room?
4 months ago, that picture was hanging on that wall. And it didn't look anything like that.
Why, I've never seen anything like it. There's no point in calling in the lab boys, because they haven't either.
They take down the picture, but that night... Sounds like someone putting up a picture.
You stay here.
Mark! My God. It's alive.
They are sort of glossing over who painted it and who keeps putting it back up. They flee,
Mark, you saw it move.
Jean, we thought we saw it move.
while Lieutenant Scott investigates the crypt. You might want to turn your torch on so you can see the multitude of vampires rushing towards you. Apparently they kill him, although I really can't imagine how. Mark leaves Jean alone and... on his return... can I ask where we're going? No? Okay. Honey, you haven't said anything for the last few hours, and bringing me to the crypt just seems a bit...
I'm here, Mark.
Winning the Dark Corner's Room Award for...
Oh, hi, Mark.
And he's not alone. Damn, those are some cheap vampires.
Gina's told you that I would explain everything surrounding Nina's death. And so I shall.
Oh, that's never a good sign.
Satan himself will rise from hell to marry you and Nina.
Ick. Turns out Satan has had his eye on Mark and Nina for a while.
You were both such beautiful children. He would watch you as you played together. He loved you both.
Creepy. Which, I suppose, is in character for Satan.
By human standards, your offspring will be horribly deformed. But he will be beautiful in the eyes of Satan.
How progressive. No one ever talks about Satan's inclusivity. And so we reach the wedding of the title.
Teste David cum Sibylla, quantus tremo est futurus, quando judex est venturus, cunctas...
And the film just stops. If you go back and try and figure out why Satan's sibling matchmaking requires the death of the aunt, the maid, and the other people that Lieutenant Scott talked about, this does not add up.
What has all this mystical nonsense got to do with my sister's death?
But to be honest, when the ending is a brother-sister marriage engineered by hell purely because Satan saw them together as children and thought, gee, I hope those crazy kids get together, I don't think a lack of logic leading up to it really matters.
If there's anything I can do for you, don't hesitate to call upon me.
Thanks for watching. For a better vampire story, why not check out my book, The Immortal Dracula? There's a link in the description below. Nick Millard is a new one on us. Any other films of his you'd recommend? And I use the word recommend quite wrongly. Let us know in the comments below.
I don't know what we're going to discover, but I intend to stay and find out.